Imagine this. The chair beneath you, the walls around you, even your own body, they all seem still, solid, predictable. But what if I told you that's a lie? That beneath the illusion of stillness, everything is trembling, vibrating with an invisible urgency. From the tiniest particle to the edge of the cosmos, nothing is ever truly at rest. This is the heart of the law of vibration. And once you understand it, the world will never feel the same. The ancient Hermetic masters whispered this truth long before we had microscopes or equations to prove it. They knew that the universe wasn't a collection of static objects. It was a storm of frequencies, a wild dance of energy in motion. And now quantum physics backs them up. Atoms are in constant motion, even in what we call solid matter. You, me, the stars, we're not fixed points. We're patterns in a pulse, waves on an endless sea of vibration. And here's where it gets personal, because if everything vibrates, then you're not a passive observer. You're a participant. Your emotions, your thoughts, your very breath, they're sending out frequencies, tuning you into realities you're not even aware of. That creeping restlessness you feel in quiet moments, that's your soul responding to a deeper truth. The world is not still, and neither are you. We're all caught in a cosmic rhythm, whether we accept it or not. And the sooner we wake up to it, the sooner we learn to move with it, not against it. The illusion of stillness is comforting, but it's a dream. And now it's time to wake up, because in a universe that never stops vibrating, standing still is the most dangerous illusion of all. Deep in the roots of ancient wisdom lies a principle so potent, so all-encompassing, that it was whispered only to the worthy. The third Hermetic principle, the law of vibration. Not merely a spiritual suggestion, but a cosmic law that governs everything we see and everything we are. According to the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, this universe isn't a machine of dead matter. It's alive, pulsing, trembling with energy in every corner. Vibration is not just a phenomenon. It's the language of creation. It is the thread that weaves together matter, mind, and spirit into a single, unified field. And here's the truth that makes the heart race. If everything vibrates, then nothing is truly separate. Every thought, every breath, every flicker of feeling is a signal sent into a living web of frequency. We're not isolated beings. We are transmitters and receivers in a great cosmic broadcast. And that vibration you emit, it's shaping the life you experience. The Hermetics believed that to understand vibration was to hold the master key to all other laws, to unlock the bridge between the seen and unseen, the spiritual and the material. Matter, they said, is frozen light, slowed vibration that forms shape. The denser the vibration, the more solid things appear. But shift the frequency, and form dissolves into energy once more. You begin to see the world not as fixed and finite, but fluid, responsive, even magical. This isn't abstract mysticism. It's the raw machinery behind reality. To awaken to this law is to step out of the illusion and into the flow, to become a conscious conductor of your own frequency. The ancients knew it. Modern science rediscovers it. And now, it's your turn to feel it, to live it. Everything vibrates. And so do you, across the centuries, across continents and civilizations. A hauntingly familiar truth keeps re-emerging. Everything vibrates. From ancient mantras echoing in Himalayan temples to formulas scribbled in sterile scientific labs. Humanity keeps brushing up against the same revelation. The universe isn't silent. It hums. It sings. It pulses. This idea is no longer confined to forgotten scrolls and whispered incantations. It echoes now in the equations of Einstein, the uncertainties of Heisenberg, and the discoveries of Planck. In the Vedas, the sound Om wasn't just a syllable. It was the primal vibration that birthed reality itself. In ancient Egypt, sacred geometry and harmonic frequencies were tools for aligning with cosmic forces. Even Heraclitus, The Greek philosopher who watched rivers flow and saw truth in their constant change understood. Life is motion. Life is vibration. What's shocking is not that modern science agrees, but that it took us this long to catch up. For centuries, we've mistaken stillness for reality, solidity for truth. But now, science bends the knee to mystery, revealing that at its core, everything is energy, flickering, trembling, shimmering on an invisible frequency dial. And perhaps the most startling part, that same cosmic music runs through you. Your heartbeat, your thoughts, your emotions, they aren't random. They're rhythmic. They're tuned. You're not outside the universe watching it spin. You're in the orchestra playing your note. And every sacred text, every scientific discovery is trying to tell you the same thing. You've always been part of the song. Now it's time to stop covering your ears. Because once you start listening, truly listening, the vibration is unmistakable, and it's calling you home. What if everything you believed about yourself, your body, your world, the very ground beneath your feet, was wrong? What if solidity itself was just a beautiful deception? The law of vibration tears the curtain away, revealing the staggering truth. Matter is not matter at all. It is light, frozen, slowed down, vibrating at such a low frequency that it gives the illusion of permanence. Your skin, your bones, your beating heart, all of it is light, humming in patterns you cannot see. And if matter is only slowed energy, then you're not a thing. You are a song. A living, breathing vibration moving through time. It's a revelation that both liberates and terrifies. Because if you're nothing more than energy condensed, if you're light made slow, then change is not only possible, it is inevitable. It is your very nature. The ancient Hermeticists knew this long before quantum physicists dared suggest it. Shift the frequency, and reality itself reshapes. The body can heal. The mind can awaken. Destiny can alter. You are not trapped in the form you see today. You are a symphony waiting to be rewritten. But beware, ignorance of your vibration doesn't protect you. It imprisons you. Most people live at the mercy of unconscious, low-frequency states, mistaking fear and despair for unchangeable truths. They wear their suffering like armor. But vibration is a force that answers only to will and awareness. To awaken to your true nature is to realize that you are both the instrument and the player. And the music you choose to create, whether dissonance or harmony, is yours alone to compose. You are not matter. You are vibrating light. And light, once free, can become anything at all. Dive deep enough into the fabric of reality, and something strange begins to happen. The solid becomes shaky. The predictable, uncertain. At the quantum level, matter doesn't sit still. It flickers in and out of existence like a ghost. A ripple on an unseen sea of potential. Particles behave like waves. Locations blur. Time bends. What you thought was firm becomes fluid. And at the heart of it all, one eerie truth stands tall. Everything is vibrating. Constantly. Ceaselessly. Even in what we call rest, motion reigns. Subatomic particles, electrons, quarks, gluons, don't sleep. They spin, they tremble, they pulse. And from this chaos of motion, your reality is born. But here's the twist. You're not just a witness to this quantum drama. You're a participant. The very act of observing alters the outcome. You look and reality shifts. You intend, and possibility rearranges itself around your focus. This is the core of the uncertainty principle. It isn't just a scientific theory, it's a revelation. Your mind is not separate from the universe. It's entangled with it. Your thoughts, your consciousness, your choices, they send ripples into the quantum field. In the Hermetic tradition, this isn't new. It's ancient wisdom rediscovered. The universe responds to vibration, and you're a source of it. Your observation is a tuning fork that harmonizes reality to your frequency. Think of that power. Let it rattle your bones. You don't just live in this world. You shape it with every thought. The veil between the seen and the unseen is thinner than you think. In fact, it might not exist at all. The quantum world is not out there. It's in you, and it's listening. So the question isn't whether reality vibrates. The question is, are you ready to vibrate back? Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, isn't just locked inside your mind. It radiates outward, shaping the invisible architecture of your life. You're not just experiencing your inner world, you're broadcasting it. Like a radio tower humming with unseen waves, your body, heart, and mind emit frequencies that interact with the energetic fabric around you. This isn't metaphor. It's measurable. Neuroscientists have proven that your brain emits electromagnetic waves that change with every shift in thought. In peace, you emit slow, graceful alpha waves. In stress, jagged beta waves ripple out from your skull. But the true powerhouse? Your heart. The HeartMath Institute discovered it generates an electromagnetic field 60 times stronger than the brain's, and it broadcasts emotion into the world like a song no one hears, but everyone feels. When you vibrate in fear, it echoes. When you vibrate in love, the world listens. You felt this before? A person walks into the room and the energy changes. Why? Because their vibration is announcing itself long before they speak. Hermeticism has always taught that thought is a form of energy, and energy must move. It must resonate. And the resonance you carry is like a magnet. It pulls people, events, and experiences that match your frequency. This is why negativity spirals, and why joy feels contagious. You are tuning your life with every internal note. This is more than psychology. This is vibration. When you change your inner frequency, when you think with intention, speak with care, and feel with purpose, you change your world. And when enough of us do it together, we begin to change the world. So ask yourself, what are you vibrating right now? Because your energy doesn't lie. It echoes, it attracts, and it creates every single time. Raising your vibration isn't a gentle stroll through the park. It's a revolution of the soul. To elevate your frequency is to confront every low vibrational habit, thought, and belief that's been quietly running the show. It's not easy. It's not always peaceful, but it is necessary. The law of vibration tells us that we are energy in motion, and like any energy, we can be tuned. But tuning upward? That's a conscious act, a battle against the gravitational pull of fear, judgment, and inertia. It's why spiritual masters meditate for hours, why mystics retreat to silence, why saints weep and fast and pray. Because to rise above the noise, you must quiet the chaos within. Meditation isn't just sitting still, it's retuning your entire system. Positive thinking isn't naivety, it's energetic recalibration. Gratitude isn't fluffy, it's alchemical. These practices are not suggestions. They are tools, sacred instruments for fine-tuning your frequency. And nature? Nature vibrates with purity. Walk through a forest, and your cells remember. Sit by the ocean, and your heartbeat syncs with the rhythm of creation. The food you eat, the thoughts you think, the words you speak, all of it contributes to your current frequency. Eat life. Feel alive. Speak light. Become luminous. It's that simple. It's that hard. Because elevating your vibration means responsibility. It means you no longer blame the world for your energy. You own it. And as your frequency rises, so does your perception, your intuition, your alignment with the divine. Suddenly, you're not just living, you're co-creating. The higher you vibrate, the clearer the signal from the universe becomes. Love speaks louder. Guidance comes easier. Reality responds faster. And the best part? You become a beacon, a tuning fork for others still lost in the static. So rise, not to escape the world, but to transform it, one vibration at a time. In a universe built on frequency, your vibration isn't just personal, it's powerful. Every elevated thought, every moment of compassion, every act of forgiveness sends a pulse outward, rippling into the collective field like a drop in an infinite ocean. And the higher your vibration, the stronger the ripple. This isn't spiritual poetry, it's energetic law. The Hermetic principle of as within, So without is a mirror reflecting a startling truth. When you change your inner world, the outer world has to respond. There is no separation. You're not just living inside the universe is living through you. The morphic field, as biologist Rupert Sheldrake called it, is a shared energetic grid, an invisible network of vibration that connects us all. And every time you choose peace over panic, love over anger, empathy over ego, you're feeding that field with higher frequency data. You're rewiring the collective. The implications are staggering, because it means that even in solitude, your healing matters. Your kindness matters. Your energy matters. You become a transmitter of coherence in a world overwhelmed by static. You become the quiet harmony that others can tune into without even knowing why. This is the sacred duty of the awakened. Not to preach, not to fix, but to vibrate at such a level that others feel safe to rise. It's not about perfection. It's about resonance. It's about becoming the kind of presence that shifts rooms without speaking, that heals just by being. And as your vibration lifts, so does the planet's. This is spiritual service. This is conscious revolution. You're not just one person. You are one frequency in a symphony of change. So vibrate with purpose. Vibrate with truth. And let your energy be the signal that lights the way home. You're not powerless. In fact, you are far more potent than you've been led to believe. The law of vibration reminds us that reality is not fixed. It's responsive. It listens. And it listens to you. Every thought you choose, every emotion you nurture, every belief you feed is a frequency you broadcast into the universe. And here's the secret. The universe answers in kind. It's not fate. It's resonance. Your inner world is the tuning fork that calls forth your outer experience. Shift the vibration within, and the world around you starts to dance to a different rhythm. That's why healing isn't just personal, it's alchemical. When you transform your pain into presence, your anger into awareness, your fear into faith, you alter the energetic blueprint of your life. You begin to attract new people, new patterns, new possibilities. Not by chance, but by law. The law of vibration is not wishful thinking. It's the physics of the soul, and it demands participation. Want peace? Be peace. Want love? Become love. Want change? Vibrate it. This is the truest form of creation, not forcing the world to bend, but becoming the frequency that naturally reshapes it. And when enough of us rise, when enough of us vibrate at the level of unity, grace, and truth, the collective begins to shift. That's how revolutions begin, not with noise, but with resonance. This is the call to reclaim your power, not through control, but through consciousness. Because your energy is your signature. Your presence is your imprint. And your vibration, moment by moment, is the brushstroke painting the masterpiece of your life. So choose your frequency like your life depends on it. Because in truth, it always has. In the great symphony of existence, the law of vibration is the rhythm that binds all things, seen and unseen, thought and form, self and universe. From ancient wisdom to quantum science, we are reminded that we are not separate from creation, but vibrating expressions of it. Each choice, emotion, and intention becomes a frequency shaping not only our own lives, but the collective field we share. When we raise our vibration, we don't just change ourselves, we become agents of transformation. In this restless, humming universe, the question is no longer if you vibrate, but how you choose to.